Hello and welcome back to WMBN. I'm here with my good friend Cory, Xtreme Outfitters of Grass Valley, and we're going to go over a few bikes today. Cory?
Cory Cuisinot, Xtreme Outfitters, part owner, dad shop, my shop. Been around since about '94 under various names. 29, like riding bikes. I'm not riding bikes, I'm working here.
We should probably talk about the Hightower and the Megatower and bring up the Bronson.
Okay. Got my Megatower here, nice and dirty. Travel-wise, 160 front, 160 rear, 29-inch wheels front and back. This is their EWS race bike, pretty much. So, mini downhill bike, lower link driven, just like almost everything else is now. So, descends very well, still capable of climbing. Feels like a mini downhill bike, pretty much. Pretty big bike. Overkill, I would say, for a lot of stuff people are riding, but get into Downeyville, Tahoe, very sick bike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's more catered to.
Yeah, like at low speed, cumbersome, kind of big, long wheelbase, getting around trees, low speed, switchbacks, tough.
Now, is that your setup, or is that kind of Mega's kind of claim, kind of their direction?
Right, I would say designed around racing, so get up to speed, stay up to speed.
Like enduro-ish downhill,
right,
ripping
so
some trails.
Sprinting, once you're up to speed, bike comes alive. Amazing bike then. But slow speed, tight tech stuff, big bike, Whereas getting into Hightower, 150 up front, 145 in back, 29 as well. A little more trail friendly, corners a little easier, kind of reminiscent of the Bronson, although it is 29. So in their 29er lineup, that Hightower feels like a Bronson, which is pretty cool.
It's more like a trail setup, but if you wanted to get on it, you could purpose it a little more.
160 the fork, right? Yeah, beef her up a little bit. That'd be a pretty sweet bike too. Even some enduro races I have done, I would say that bike's too much. You get up to Peavine up in Reno. That stuff's pretty cross country. They've had an enduro out there. I wouldn't take that bike,
If it's
almost a tall boy out there.
If it's a pedal heavy course.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, nothing super rough. There isn't a lot of steeps. Yeah. It's a 65-degree head tube angle. That's an old downhill bike.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty aggressive.
Very.
But once you get up to speed, super sick bike, carries the speed very nicely.
So for your average Northern California rides where people are riding a lot of Granite Bay, but they're also heading out to Santa Cruz and getting some demo in, but then they come out here to our trails, Hightower-ish.
All day long. I'd say, 80% of people should probably be on that bike or a tall boy. This lower link stuff, super capable. The tall boy is very similar geometries as well. So Mega, tall boy, Hightower, those numbers are very close. So they all ride essentially the same. It's a matter of how much squish do I want.
Got it.
Pedal friendly, not so pedal friendly, more downhill capable, more uphill capable. So it makes it easy kind of picking what you want out of the Santa Cruz lineup. They all feel similar, just more squish, less squish.
Got it.
Yeah.
So where's the Bronson fit into all that?
Well, the biggest thing would be 27.5 wheels. So it really feels like 29's kind of taken over lately, at least. But a much more playful, jump-friendly, corner-friendly, changing lines really quickly on the trail. If you're just in it to have fun and kind of dick around a little bit, point you in the direction of the Bronson. But, with the smaller wheel, you're losing the carrying of speed capabilities when it's rough, up and downhill. So if you're not a rider who's concerned about smashing up hills or trying to KOM stuff, you're going to be on the Bronson having more fun.
Right. I think that last time we talked, did you take the Bronson to Oregon?
I did, Ashland.
So it did fine.
Yeah. Everything's totally capable. Like, the new suspension's great. All that lower link stuff's awesome, but it's following somebody, like on my Bronson, following somebody on a Hightower LT, and it's rough and fast and wide open. they're just pulling away.
Right.
So I'm probably having more fun on the jumps and the corners, but when you're up to speed and trying to carry that speed, that smaller wheel, it's just hard to do that.
So I guess that'd be the difference between someone. I mean, the 29er is still snappy and fun, but
Right.
I know that I predominantly ride a wagon wheel. But when I get on my 27.5,
Yeah.
there is a bit of fun and alive and snappiness and instant line choice.
Lines and corners, typically you're doing a little bit different. Yeah, like 29, you're probably setting up wide, high a lot more and dipping down early for a corner. You know, it's taking a longer setup, whereas 27.5, you can kind of just cut inside a little bit easier last minute if you wanted to.
Right.
You know?
Lane change.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Hightower. You can get aggressive, but more of like, I have a lot of pedaling. I like to grind. I like to smash. Versatility.
Without a doubt.
And if you go mega, I like to crush, bomb,
Yeah.
and destroy.
Yeah.
But you can.
You can still
Pedal
pedal it. Yeah, I mean, if you look at their EWS racers, they're doing crazy long days on that bike. It still climbs, but by no means are you going to be like smashing people uphill on it.
Right.
It'll get the job done, and it's a very comfortable climber. They've done a good job coming away from the Hightower LT, which kind of was before the Mega. That's what they were racing before.
Got it.
Some issues with the seat post angle, so they fixed that, and the cockpit's super comfortable for an all-day ride now.
So
But efficiency is just not really there for going uphill. It's squishy.
I ride bruiser. I ride bruisers.
Yeah.
I don't have any claim to climbing. I'll get it
Right
done.
there with you.
I'll get it done.
Not having fun, but I'll do it.
I'll make sure no one falls behind me.
For sure. Yeah.
So having ridden all three, time on all three, any secret sauce, secret part, secret tweak, secret
For
component?
me, yeah, sure. All right, so secret sauce, pretty much stock bike other than two big things. First one is this is the stock shock here, although you will notice this canister is slightly bigger here. That's called the Megneg. Vital MTB has a very good long video about the benefits of that, but to sum it up quickly, more mid-stroke support. Not going through the middle of that stroke or travel so fast. Really helps sprinting out of the saddle, trying to get up to speed. I'm not so far deep into my travel.
So you got the new 36 up there.
New
I
36.
know everyone's looking at that.
That is stock now though. So this is a 2020 Megatower. 21s will be coming with this, but secret sauce number 2 is right here. Gotta have a sticker to make you go fast. That's it.